Okay, thank you, Agatha. So, welcome once again to everyone joining us today for the Negxy and GISMA University of Applied Sciences webinar. So, we have the rep from GISMA who would be presenting to us today and letting us know more about GISMA. So, he's here in the person of Alexander. So, first of all, I would be taking you through Negxy and what Negxy has to offer, and then he'll be joining in to let you know about GISMA and the university. So the agenda for today is to first of all introduce Negxy to you as an agency and how Negxy can assist you with your study abroad processes. We would also take you through how Germany as a study abroad country, is going to help you with your decisions and why you should consider GISMA University of Applied Sciences, why you should consider Germany, and you have the opportunity to ask all the questions that you need, especially those of you who are yet to decide on selecting Germany as a country to study in. So first of all, Negxy is a study abroad agency that's located in Ghana at Osu. We are close to Breakfast to Breakfast. If you don't know Breakfast to Breakfast, we are close to Frankies, the Osu Frankies, so we are not far at all. So Negxy has been in existence since 2013. We are a very trusted study abroad agency. We've assisted several students who have gone through us and they've been satisfied with the process. We have a 99% succession rate with study abroad with visas, any assistance that you would need. So the countries that we assist mainly with are we assist with various countries, but today we are here to talk about Germany and GISMA. So for our locations, we are in Accra, as mentioned, at Osu. We're also located in Lagos, Port Harcourt, and Abuja. So these are your presenters for today. So I am Diamond. I'm a student recruitment advisor at Negxy. So if you walk into the Negxy office, you would meet me, and then you'll be having Alexander, who is the business development manager for GISMA University. So today we'll be talking about exclusive offers and scholarships and discounts that would come along with studying in Germany and at the GISMA University. As I mentioned, you also have the opportunity to ask your questions and have them answered by the university rep himself, and you would gain insight into how to navigate the study abroad process and make it very easy and smooth for you. So now I would be inviting Alexander to take us through his presentation. Hi, Alexander, please, are you there?
Hi, Diamond. Good afternoon, and good afternoon to everyone.
Good afternoon.
Okay, I'm very excited for today. I'm very looking forward to the opportunity to showcase Germany as a study destination, the opportunity to showcase GISMA University of Applied Sciences as the best study destinations for your prospective students. So let me begin by giving you and your prospective students a very good news I have for today.
Hi, Alexander.
So,
sorry,
hi, Diamond, please.
Slides are not showing. Would you like for me to present?
I've not started presenting yet.
Yes, it's not showing yet.
I have not started presenting yet.
Okay,
I have some good news I want to give to you and your students. So,
okay, thank you so much.
So to begin with, for any prospective student who has joined this webinar, who will put in an application to GISMA University of Applied Science, I have the approval to offer any prospective student here a scholarship of 750 euros from GISMA University of Applied Science. Aside from any discounts and aside from any scholarship that your offer is going to come with, just for attending this webinar today, you are going to receive an additional scholarship and an additional discount of 750 euros when you put in your application through Negxy Concept Limited. So this is the first good news I have for you today. So for this afternoon, I'm going to take you through why Germany as a study destination. I'm going to take you through why GISMA University of Applied Science. I'm going to take you through what the benefits that Germany has in store for you as a whole. So a lot of students have a lot of questions they want answered before they decide on the study destination they want to choose as far as their study abroad dreams are concerned. So one of such questions is the ability to work and school at the same time. For applicants with dependents too, they also want to find out if the study destination allows them to bring in their dependents. Not just bringing in their dependents, but will their dependent children be able to attend school or school? Will their dependent spouses be able to also work at the same time, or will be able to be given the permit to work? So a lot of students want to have all these questions answered before they decide on the destination they will choose on as their destination. So let me share my screen with you shortly. Please, can you see my screen? Hi, is my screen visible, please?
Yes, we can see your screen, Alex.
Okay, all right, thank you. So I was talking about why Germany, why students will have to want to choose Germany as a study destination. So the first thing I would like to say is, if you want to study in Germany, you are eligible to work and school at the same time. So that's a wonderful thing about Germany. So there is something called the part-time work residency. So part-time work residency means you are going to receive the work permit to work for 20 hours a week as an international student in Germany. That will help you augment your cost of studying in Germany. So that's very, very huge as far as international students are concerned. Then there is also something called post-study work residency. So post-study work residency in other destinations, after studying, you are supposed to move back to your home country. You are not allowed to work or do anything after studying. But in Germany, after you graduate from your program of study or after you graduate from school, you are going to get what we call the post-study work permit. That gives you the work permit to stay back in Germany and work after graduation, which is very, very huge. Then Germany, of course, is a Schengen state. So when you enter, you are going to enter with your study permit or your student visa. But when you enter and you get your resident permit, you have access to all the other 29 Schengen states. So if you are talking about the Schengen states, you are talking about France, you are talking about Poland, you are talking about Malta, you are talking about Spain, and all the other Schengen states. So when you get your resident permit, when you enter into Germany, you are going to have access to all these other Schengen countries. Then I spoke about part-time work during your studies, which you are going to get the work permit to work for 20 hours a week when you are in school. But when you're on vacation, that one you have the permission to work for more hours because school is officially on vacation. Then there's something called the EU Blue Card. So the EU Blue Card is synonymous to the green card in Germany. So the blue card is what we call the permanent residency. So it has salary thresholds. So once you graduate from school, and I'll take you through this, and you get a job that gives you the salary that falls within the blue card eligibility, even before you graduate, it means you qualify to become a permanent resident of Germany. Who is a permanent resident? Permanent resident means you have the legal right to remain in Germany permanently. It means you can move out of Germany and move back in without the need for you to apply for a visa, because you are now a permanent resident. So at GISMA University, we have a lot of students who, even before they graduate, they land themselves jobs in Germany that gives them salaries that qualifies them for the EU Blue Card. So it means even before they graduate, they become permanent residents of Germany. So another thing, because we are a University of Applied Science, we've built for ourselves a lot of industrial partners. So the wonderful thing with GISMA is when you enroll with us, you are not only having your classroom sessions, but you are also having your internships with our industrial partners. And the good news is employers in Germany consider this internship that you will be doing as work experience. Why do I say this? Because no employer would like to babysit or train any potential employee from scratch. So when they come in, when they are hiring, they need someone with at least some form of German work experience. So the wonderful thing with GISMA University of Applied Sciences, because we have a lot of industrial partners, when you come in, you have the opportunity to have your internship with a lot of our partners. Now, this list is not exhaustive enough. Let me take you through some of our industrial partners that we have at GISMA. So Puma is an industrial partner. We have SAP. I'll talk about SAP later. SAP is the largest software company in Europe. Siemens, we have DHL, we have Amazon. We have a lot of industrial partners. So when you enroll at GISMA, you have the opportunity to have your internship with any of these industrial partners. And this is another good news I have for you. You don't have to put in an application for this internship yourself. No, we have a dedicated career office on campus that will take you through the application process, or that places our students in for internship opportunities in this with this our career partner. So you don't have to put in the application yourself. No, we have a career office on campus that does the placements for our students. So for an entire semester, you are not going to have any classroom interaction or any classroom contact hours, but all your contact hours are going to be with our industrial partners. And like I said earlier, employers in Germany consider this experience as work experience. So meaning after graduation, getting the full-time jobs is very, very easy because you are already having the German work experience. So please, as I'm presenting, if you have any question, you can drop it in the chat box for me to respond to it. So why Germany as a study destination? Now, according to the German Federal Employment Agency, an average of 694,000 vacancies were registered with employment agencies and job centers in 2024 alone. So what this means is that in 2024, Germany was facing a skilled worker shortage of 694,000 workers. So it means there is huge demand for skilled workers in Germany. Now, there is no way citizens of Germany are going to fill these vacancies by themselves. It is not possible. So when it happens that way, it means the country now relies heavily on what we call international students who have German schooling experience or who have schooled in Germany. So I'm going to take this again because this is very, very vital. So in 2024 alone, there was an average of 694,000 skilled worker shortages or vacancies in Germany alone. So, and these vacancies are there to be filled by legal immigrants or by international students who have at least have some form of German schooling experience. So this is huge for anyone who wants to study in Germany because it means the jobs are there. It means there are labor shortages in Germany. So the country actually needs skilled workers to fill all these labor shortages that they are facing. Let me move on. Now, I want to also tell you something that when we talk about the EU, Germany is also the biggest economy in the EU. The biggest economy in the EU means they are the most industrialized nation in the EU. Germany is the most industrialized nation in the EU, and they also have the lowest unemployment rate. So the unemployment rate in Germany now currently stands at only 3%. Unemployment rate in Germany, it currently stands as only 3%. It means more than 97% or almost 97% of the population in Germany are actually now doing either one jobs or two jobs. The unemployment rate in Germany is the lowest. In fact, it's the lowest rate in Europe. And if you are talking about it, you are taking it from the world perspective. Germany has the second unemployment rate in the world, standing at only 3.1%. So it means when you enter or when you school in Germany, the prospect of you receiving your part-time jobs whilst you are schooling is very, very high. And the prospect of you even getting your full-time job even before you graduate from a school in Germany and from a University of Applied Science for that matter is also very, very, very high. So now let me take you through the salary threshold. So in Germany, for someone graduating from a sales background, from a sales program, receives a salary or an average salary of around 55,000 euros. This qualifies you for the blue card, by the way. For marketing, it's around 49, average salary of 49,000 euros. For finance, almost 61,000 euros. For logistics, you are talking about 50,000 euros. And for HR, we are talking about almost 45,000 euros. We have a lot of programs. We have, I'll get to our programs. We have computer engineering, we have project management, we have software engineering, and lots of programs. And these are shaped in such a way that it meets the labor demands of Germany. It meets the labor demands of Germany. So choosing Germany as your study destination means, as far as what jobs or employment is concerned, you are secured. You don't have anything to worry about because the jobs are available. The nation is facing severe labor shortages, and the salary threshold in Germany too is also very, very, very high. So why Germany? So only a handful of countries allow students to bring their families during their studies. I spoke about this initially. In Germany, if you are going to study in Germany and you have any dependents, you are married or you have any kids, you can bring in your spouse whilst you are studying. You can bring in your dependent children whilst you are studying in Germany. Now, when your dependent children arrive with you in Germany, they can school in Germany. Your spouse will be permitted to work for 40 hours per week for any employer in Germany. In other destinations, your dependent spouse is not even allowed to come in. But in Germany, your spouse will not only get a visa, but your spouse will be eligible for employment or for work permit that enables him or her to work for 40 hours per week for any employer. So for context, for you as a student, you can work for 20 hours a week while school is in session. But when you're on vacation, you work for unlimited hours. But your spouse can work for 40 hours a week for any employer in Germany, by virtue of you being an international student in Germany. Then I spoke about the post-study work opportunity. So the post-study work permit is the work permit you get when you graduate from school. That gives you the opportunity for you to stay back in Germany and also work full-time for any employer. This post-study work permit is for 1.5 years. And when the permit is over and you are still holding on to a job, which 99% of the time you will, you just apply for an extension of the permit, or you just apply for your permit to now be turned to what we call the work permit. You are definitely going to be holding on to a job after your PSW is over. Then there is also the PR, the permanent residency permit. So there are types of permanent residency permits for foreigners who have lived in Germany. So one, you have to live in Germany for a specific time for you to meet the eligibility requirement. So then the other one too, if you attend or if you graduated from a German university and you got a job, you got a permanent job after graduation, after living in Germany for 2 years, it means you can now apply for your PR. That is wonderful. This is not available in any other destination. If you have the German schooling experience, or if you have graduated from any German university, and if you got a permanent job, you can also secure your permanent residency after just 2 years of holding a work-related permit. In the UK, it's now 5 years, but the Labour government is pushing it, according to the white paper that was released, pushing it from 5 years to 10 years. Conservative want them to increase it from 5 years to 15 years. But in Germany, when you get a work-related permit after graduation, it means within 2 years, you qualify for your permanent residency. Then I spoke about the EU Blue Card. So the EU Blue Card is basically also PR, permanent residency. When you get a job that falls within a specific salary threshold, even before you graduate, if you have your offer letter, you just put in your application for your PR, or you put in an application for your Blue Card, then you are good to go. So we spoke about the workforce shortage. So Germany is facing a workforce shortage of an average of 694,000 vacancies. 694,000 vacancies. Then this workforce shortage is definitely going to affect the country's economy. The current skilled worker shortage may be higher in specific occupational groups like, let me give you, like IT. IT is also facing very, very huge skilled labor shortages. IT is facing very huge skilled labor shortage. So if you enroll at GISMA at any of our IT related programs, one, it comes with very high salary threshold jobs. It comes with very high employability rates too as well. So that is why Germany as a study destination may now be your best bet. So before I proceed, please, is anyone having any question before I can go to GISMA University as an institution? I don't want to give you too much data without giving you the opportunity to also listen to your questions. Any question, please? So you can drop any questions you may have in the chat box, then I'll attempt to answer it for you. Okay, so in the absence of any question, let me move on to GISMA University of Applied Science as a school. So we spoke about why Germany as a study destination. We spoke about it being the world's the EU's biggest economy. We spoke about post-study work residencies that are available. We spoke about the EU blue card. We spoke about part-time work residencies and post-study work residencies after graduation. So now we are talking about GISMA. We are recognized by the states, that is, we are accredited by Germany. But one thing about us at GISMA, we have accreditation from both Germany and the UK because we run double degree programs. So I'll get there. We have accreditation from both Germany and the UK. We are part of the top 2% of world universities running AMBA accredited global MBAs. AMBA is the global accreditation body for all MBAs. And if you are looking at it from the world perspective, from the universities in the world, only 2% of the world universities are having this AMBA accreditation to run the global MBA. In Germany, there are only 5 universities in the whole of Germany that runs AMBA accredited MBAs, and GISMA University is proud to be part of this unique group of universities. Then we are also part of SAP University Alliance. SAP, like I said initially, is the biggest software company in EU. As a matter of fact, their European headquarters is situated on our Potsdam campus. So Potsdam is where our masters, our postgraduate students have their classes. SAP is having one of their European headquarters situated on our Potsdam campus, the biggest software company in the EU. So meaning most of our faculty members, most of our professors who lecture, who teach our students for IT courses, most of them are staff and industry personnel of SAP. So when you are receiving your education from these men, you are not only getting the theory, you are getting the practical experience too as well. And because we are SAP Alliance University, our students have the opportunity to also intern at SAP, or intern meaning have their internships at SAP too as well. So we have 2 campuses in Germany. We are located in Berlin. Berlin is where undergraduates will have their classes. Undergraduates, those who are coming in for their degrees, they will have their classes in Berlin. Then we are also located in Potsdam. Potsdam is like 20 minutes drive from Berlin. That is where our master students have their classes too as well. So we have 2 locations, Berlin and Potsdam. So there are 10 campus, which is Potsdam. Then let's move to our program. So for undergrad, we have BSc Data Science, Artificial Intelligence, and Digital Business, one of our biggest selling programs. We have BSc International Business Management. We have BSc Computer Science, Bachelor of Engineering, Software Engineering, Bachelor of Science, Business Management. We have 5 specializations. So you can either have Bachelor of Science Business Management with a specialization in marketing. Now, I want to give you a brief overview of this marketing degree. So we are running this program in collaboration with the Chartered Institute of Marketing, meaning when you graduate from this program, you are not only getting your marketing degree, but you are getting your chartered accreditation too as well. So it's like killing two birds with one stone. You graduate with your marketing degree and you also become a chartered marketer recognized by CIM UK itself. So we are running this program in collaboration with CIM, Chartered Institute of Marketing. Then we have finance, we have logistics, we have HR, we have entrepreneurship. Then we have BSc International Relations. For postgraduate degrees, we have Master of Science, Data Science, AI, and Digital Business. We have Master of Science, International Business Management. We have Master of Science, Digital Transformation Leadership. We have Master of Engineering, Computer Science. We have Master of Science, Business Management, with a specialization in cybersecurity. So this program is Master of Science, Cybersecurity. We have Master of Science, Business Management with specialization in finance, HR, and CIM accredited marketing. We have Master of Science, Project Management. We have Master of Science, Social Media and Influencer Marketing, and Master of Science, Creative Entrepreneurship. So these are our program portfolio or our program catalog. So then we also move to our double degree. So we are also one of very few universities in Germany running our programs in collaboration with another top university, another top 10 in world ranked university in the UK. We are running this program in collaboration with Kingston University in the UK. So when you graduate from this program, you are getting 2 degrees or one degree, but 2 different specializations. In fact, I can even go on to say you are getting 2 degrees, all for the duration of 3 years. So if you can choose BSc International Business Management, then you choose Marketing and Finance at GISMA, or Management and Logistics, Management and Marketing, Business Management and Entrepreneurship, Data Science, AI, and Digital Business. Then you have the opportunity to also choose any other program from Kingston University in the UK. So what happens is you start your classes or your program in Germany, you move to the UK, to Kingston University, to go and continue your studies. But for your final semester, you will need to come back to Germany, so you will be eligible for our post-study work permit. This is a very unique program. So what happens is, because you also have the UK schooling experience by virtue of your Kingston University degree, you can stay in Germany for some time and decide that, look, I want to migrate to the UK. You can move to the UK and you easily get a job to do in the UK because you have a degree from Kingston University. That is our double degree. We are running you get 2 degrees, one from GISMA University of Applied Science and one from Kingston University in the UK. So when it comes to application, if you are coming in for an undergraduate program, we only need your WASI certificate and your passport. As at the time of application, we don't need any SOP from you. We only need your WASI certificate and your passport. If it's master's you are coming in for, we need your passport, we need your university certificate and transcripts. Then we will need your CV too as well, because it's a postgraduate program. Now, we have scholarship and discounts available. So for undergrads, those who are coming in for bachelors, we have the scholarship that gives them, we call it the High Achiever Scholarship. It's give them a scholarship of up to 50%. We calculate it based on the pass percentage of your WASI. So if there's anyone joining us for this webinar who has very, very good WASI degrees, WASI certificates, it means you stand a chance of receiving up to 50% automatic scholarship when you put in your application. We call it the High Achiever Scholarship. Now, the thing is, you don't have to put in the application for admission and put in the application for the scholarship separately. No, it does not work that way. The scholarship is automatically awarded to you. As soon as we see your WASI set and we see that you are eligible, the scholarship will be automatically awarded to you. That's one. We also have the Women in Tech Scholarship for our lovely ladies who have joined us on this webinar who want to enroll in any of our tech-related programs. This scholarship is from 50% to 100%. So it's possible for you to get a full scholarship when you are going in for Women in Tech, when you put in the application for Women in Tech. This is not automatic though. Once you get your admission and you enroll, you put in an application for this Women in Tech scholarship. Then we have what we call the Think Digital Scholarship. This Think Digital Scholarship is for any student who is enrolling in any of our master's program in Potsdam. So Master of Science, Digital Transformation Leadership, Master of Engineering, Computer Engineering, and Master of Science, Data Science, AI, and Master of Science, AI, Digital Science, and Digital Business. So Data Science and Digital Business, sorry. When you enroll in this program, you are eligible for King Digital Scholarship. That gives you a scholarship of 1,000 euros. Please hope you understand. So you are getting your tuition discount of up to 35% discount. You are getting your Think Digital Scholarship too as well, which comes in very, very handy for you, meaning the amount of money that you are supposed to spend on your studies is going to come down by almost 50%. So that is it by virtue of scholarship that we have at GISMA University of Applied Science. So do we give you support for your visa? Absolutely, yes. We will help you. We'll take you through the mock interview for your visa, mock interview sessions for your visa. We help you complete your visa application form. We will guide you, because in Germany, you need to have the block accounts for your living expenses. We call it the maintenance fee, the block account for your maintenance fee. So that takes care of you. That is the money you are going to use to take care of yourself whilst you are in Germany. In a month, it's around 990 euros for a month. You will need it for a year, which is around 11,900 euros for a year. So once you create this block account, now I have to tell you a secret about Germany. Germany hardly denies visa applications. So once the student is able to prove that he or she can take care of themselves once they are in Germany, your visa is more than 95% assured of getting approved. That is the wonderful thing with Germany. So you get your block accounts, you get your admission and everything. Then the wonderful thing with GISMA, you don't even have to pay your fees upfront. I did not get that. You don't even have to pay your fees upfront. No. You pay your tuition deposit of 3,000 euros to get your LOA, because you need your LOA to apply for your visa. Then when you arrive on campus, you spread the rest of your tuition over 10 equal installments, which is 10 months. Meaning you have 10 months to work and pay your fees on a monthly basis. This is unique. This is not available elsewhere. But at GISMA, we are giving you this opportunity. Don't pay everything up front. Just pay your deposits to get your LOA. Arrive in Germany, get yourself a decent job, and start paying your fees in installments. Then I would like to also speak about our career center. So what our career center does is they help you get your part-time job placements when you are in school, and they also help you secure your full-time job placements before you graduate. So one thing with GISMA, we have about 88% of our students actually getting full-time job placements even before they graduate. That's one unique thing about GISMA. 88% of our students secure their full-time job placement before they graduate. That's because we have a dedicated career center on campus that takes them through getting a job with any of our industrial partners. After you've gotten the opportunity to interview, they don't leave you just like that. They will take you through mock interview sessions. Go about the interview this way. They'll even build your CV for you. So no GISMA student actually goes for an interview and comes back without receiving the offer, because we have a dedicated career center on campus giving support services to our students. So they'll help you get the job. They'll help you get prepared for the interview. They'll help you draft your CV. Then aside that, most of our career partners also come on campus to conduct what we call the recruitment headhunting. So before they will even announce the vacancy in the press or with any employment agency, they come on our campuses, because we have their direct partnership with them to come and recruit from our student base. And after recruiting from our student base, if they are having any vacancy still left, then they announce those vacancies in with the employment agencies or with any job platform. So that's the unique advantage that GISMA has, because we are having this partnership with a lot of industrial partners. So getting the part-time job is easy because the career center will help you get a job, and getting the full-time job is also easy. So I can promise you, even before you graduate, our career center will help you get your full-time job when you arrive in Germany. So what we offer, that, like I said, the career training, the company visits, we have the job platform. I want to talk about this job platform. It's called Handshake. So when you arrive on campus, Handshake will also come on campus to help you set up your profile on their portal. Now, Handshake is an employment agency in Germany that connects job seekers to job opportunities available in Germany. So when you arrive on campus, they will help you set up your profile and they will start matching your profile to job openings available. Now, when you get the jobs, then you go to the career office for them to help you with your interviews and everything. That is for your part-time job placement when you are in school. Then your full-time job placement even before you graduate. So there's frequent recruitment events too on campus, like I told you, the headhunting, where the career partners come on campus to also help recruit from our students body. Then the mock interviews, like I said, they'll take you through the mock interview session, how to answer, go about your work interview questions, how to do this, how to do that. Now, last thing I want to say, we have legal immigration attorneys on campus. When you arrive on campus and you want to bring your dependents in, you don't have to do that application yourself. We have legal immigration attorneys on campus who the only thing they need is give them the documentation that they will need, and they will file for your dependent to join you themselves without the need for you to do all those things yourself. So I think I'll pause here. I've come to the end of my presentation. If you have any question, please go ahead and ask.
Thank you so much, Alex. Please, if you have any questions, kindly drop it in the chat box and we would attend to it for you. Thank you, Alex. Thank you so much. Sorry, I don't know if you heard me. I went off for a bit. But in the meantime, if you have any questions, please drop it in the chat box and we would answer them for you. Okay, hi, Alex. You have someone asking you how much is the application fee for the school?
Okay, so we are having a direct partnership with Negxy. So it means anyone who puts in the application to GISMA through Negxy, you are not going to pay anything for application fee. 0 euros application fee. If you put in your application through Negxy Concept, because we are having a direct partnership with them, this is an offer we are giving to webinar attendees today. You are not going to pay anything as far as application fee is concerned.
Thank you so much, Alex.
And I can see what is the tuition
Gabriella
fee after the scholarship. Okay, so for undergrad, the tuition fee is around 13,000 euros for a year. No one pays 13,000 euros because we give tuition discounts to our students. I have a student who is going to do Bachelor of Science Computer Engineering. He's paying a little, around 6,200 euros. I forgot one thing. Unlike other schools where you'll be given the scholarship for your first year, at GISMA, we give you scholarship from your first year to your final year. So our scholarship for tuition for undergrad is 13,000. No one pays the 13. You are not going to pay 13,000 because you are going to get your discount. You are going to get your scholarship too as well. For masters, it's around 15,000. Again, no one pays 15,000 because you will get your discount. You get your tuition discount as well. If you apply for the Think Digital Scholarship, that is if you're coming in for an IT related program, that will also bring your fees down too as well.
Okay. So we have someone asking, he holds a bachelor's degree in education with social work and wants to know what are his chances to get a program at GISMA.
Your chances are 101% you are going to get admission. So with us, another unique thing with us is even if you are coming from an educational background and like yourself, and you want to put in an application for any of our programs, you are 100% eligible. 100% eligible. Sorry, so I dropped off. So you are 100% eligible to get your admission with your degree.
Okay, So I think he didn't specify the program that he wants, so maybe he'll be able to do that. Hi, Alex, please, are you still there?
Hi, Diamond. I'm here. My network
Okay.
is really misbehaving. Yeah, so please specify the program that you are. In fact, you can get any program of your choice. You can get any. Michael Boachi is asking what's the acceptance rate of the university. The acceptance rate is 99.9%. Our turnaround time is only 24 hours. So it means if you put in your application today is a Friday, tomorrow Saturday, the admission still will not work. If you had put in your application yesterday, today you are going to get your offer. Our turnaround time is just 24 hours. Acceptance rate is 99.9%. Acceptance rate is 99.9%.
So we have Benjamin asking, what will be the net tuition fee after the discount for an MBA program?
So for the global MBA, I did not talk about the global MBA because it is the global MBA is AMBA accredited. It is accredited by AMBA. So it's going for around 18,000 euros. So this is the thing. If you want to pay all your fees upfront, you save more when you want to pay upfront. So if the student wants to pay everything upfront, you get a scholarship around 35%. But if you want to pay in installments, you get a scholarship of around 15 to 20%, and you spread the rest over 10 equal installments. So if the person wants to pay in installments, let's calculate a scholarship of 20% on 18,000.
Okay.
So that will mean you are getting a scholarship of 3,600 euros. 3,600 euros. So the next tuition will be 14,400. 14,400. You only pay your deposit of 3,000 euros to get your LOA, then you spread the rest over 10 months. So it means every month you are going to pay you are going to pay around 1,000 euros every month, which is very, very minute, because when you arrive in Germany and you start working, you are going to earn more than that on a monthly basis. So Dennis is asking if we offer masters in nursing. Unfortunately, no, we don't offer masters in nursing for now. Unfortunately, no. We are not having masters in nursing for now.
Okay, we
the
have
next
someone
available intake.
About sorry.
The next available
About
intake for October 2025. Oh, okay, Diamond, please go ahead.
I'm sorry about that. Someone was asking about the 3,000 payment deposit and what the balance fee is to be paid in installments.
Yeah, so if the person is definitely going to get a discount. So if the person wants to pay an installment, it means you are getting a discount of, let's say, 15 to 20%. So if you get a 20% discount, so if you get a 20% discount, it means you are getting a discount, a scholarship of 3,100 euros. So 3,100 euros, if you debit it from the actual tuition, your net tuition is going to be around 12,400 euros. You pay your deposit of 3,000 euros. You'll be left with a tuition of 9,400 to pay over 10 equal installments. So 9,400 divided by 10, you are paying around 940 euros every month, which is very, very, very feasible. 940 euros every month is very, very feasible. Someone is asking the next available intake. Intake for October 2025 is still open. If you are ready, if you have all your documents and everything ready, we can get you an offer for October 2025 or September 2025. By Monday, we can get you the offer by Monday.
Okay, we have Joseph asking about the block account. He's asking if there's any, can he use a formal obligation?
Yes, so if he has any relative in Germany, if he has anyone in Germany who can give him the obligatory letter, yes, he can just get the obligatory letter from the relative or the relation he or he has in Germany, and the block account will be waived off.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much. Please drop it in the chat box and we would answer that. And we have Moses asking, how much do I need for my block account for my visa?
So you need around 990 euros per month, and you need it for a year. So we are talking about 11,900 euros, 11,900 euros for the whole year. And I must introduce this caveat. Now, this one thing that a lot of people don't realize about Germany. I have a lot of students who do this. So because students can actually work and school at the same time, this block account is your own money you are going to use to take care of yourself. But when they arrive in Germany, because they are working and earning a salary for themselves, they end up depending on their salary and they don't even touch their block account. So it becomes a form of investment for them. So especially for those who are having dependents who want to bring in their dependents, they will just use the block account as the proof of funds to bring in their dependents because they work and rely on their salary. So that's one thing that makes Germany unique because there's labor shortages, there's work, there's jobs available, there are jobs available. When you enter and you start working to earn yourself a salary, your block account becomes some sort of an investment package for you.
Okay, thank you. So we have a free for asking, can the obligatory letter come from a retired person?
As long as he or she can prove, he or she can take off you once you are in Germany, yes, he can get it for you. He can give you the obligatory letter.
Okay, so it doesn't matter the work the person was doing.
No, as long as a person can prove that he or she can take off yourself when you arrive in Germany.
Okay. Please let us know if there are any more questions. Please drop it in the chat box. We'll allow a few minutes for you to drop your questions. So if you have any questions, please do well to drop it in the chat box. You through further reasons why you should. So at Negxy, we offer counseling services. We also assist you to track your admission processes. As Alex mentioned, once you go to ask for GISMA, you would not be paying an application fee. We assist you with interview preparations. No matter the school, no matter the country, we'll be able to assist you with that. We also offer for you. We assist you with the and process very easy and smooth. We ongoing support even after you arrive on this campus. If you need anything, you can contact us. Also be available to you. So you can contact us, you can contact us at. So these are contact details showing currently. So if you have any further questions, you can reach out to us. We have a link currently in the chat box. So if you want us to contact you, kindly fill out the form and we would assist you. These are contact our social media pages. You can reach out to us at any point in time to assist you. So I'm going to leave this for some time, and if Alex is still here, so he'll be able to answer your questions. Hi, Alex. Whilst we wait for any questions, I wanted you to reiterate your point about the scholarship for those attending the webinar today.
Okay, all right, thank you. So earlier on, I made an announcement that for anyone who joined us for this webinar today, you are getting an automatic scholarship of 750 euros. This is in addition to any other discounts or any other scholarship that you are going to receive when your offer letter is released. You are getting an automatic scholarship of 750 euros.